So I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's about a guy named Oscar. You see, Oscar was a very good man, and he was in love, had a lady, they were expecting a child, their first child. Everything was going well. But then things hit a roadblock, and then he found himself in dire straits financially, and then, of course, emotionally. And whilst Oscar was going through the anxiety he was going through with a baby on the way, Oscar decided to, in his heart anyway, take up drugs. Not consuming it himself, but selling drugs, hard drugs, drugs that would make him a bit of money. And by the way, he was trying to get a job the whole way through. But of course, things were tough. And him being a starseed was allergic to the Matrix. So he struggled on that front. And Oscar then went to sleep and had a dream. And in the dream, Oscar was shown a very, very gruesome setting. And it was quite a nightmare. There were police chasing him, his heart racing, him running away, hiding from the police. And Oscar actually woke up in sweats. Now, what happened to Oscar, you would ask? Well, I would say he had a dream, a premonition of what may be depending on his decisions. Because Oscar was at a crossroads. He was at a crossroads where he could either deny his morality and integrity and get abundance in one area and neglect the others, or he could go through what he was going through and keep his integrity and morality, and he will get his abundance anyway with time. And we all know the story with Oscar. Oscar went one way, or he went another way. Had he gone one way and decided to disregard the dream, just see it as a dream, nothing else, and, get on with what he thought he should do and could do, and he got on with it, made his money, but rather than becoming famous as his potential may be, he becomes infamous. And now this same matrix that he was allergic to becomes his oppressor because he has no freedom. He's running away from the law. He cannot breathe a deep breath in peace. And then the other hand, the other road, where he actually takes the dream as a message from wherever, from whatever. He takes the message as it was delivered and realizes that this is a sign that should he go down the left way, he's gonna face what he dreamt. And then he decides not to. He decides to stick it out. He even gets a job, something that he could cope with, something that he could manage while he builds on his star potential. And the rest is history, as they say. And I can tell you right now, there are many, many Oscars out there. Many who have gone left, many who have gone right. For those who have gone left, though, it's not that they are bad. It's just that they didn't know. Because you see, if Oscar knew, he would take that dream as it was, and he would know that he would face the consequences that he faced in that dream should he go a certain route or route, depending where you are in the world. So, really what you see here is yourself. Whether you are called a starseed, we are all stars anyway. That's the star potential within us. And because it's so great and volatile, it can go either way if you do not channel it well. So which way are you going to go? Are you going to become another Oscar who winds up dead or in jail? no freedom? Or are you going to be an Oscar that gets his freedom? That not only is not oppressed by the matrix that he's allergic to, but he creates his own matrix and it sustains itself. Which Oscar would you want to be? This is something we all, men and women, have to think about when it comes to our purposes, our lives, and what we are going to do and how we are going to get our happiness and freedom. Because it's one thing to do something for an instant gratification, i.e., doing the wrong thing and getting what you so desire at any given time. And then it's another thing to actually have sufficient, abundant, genuine, everlasting happiness. Because you all know out there that the things you get through shortcuts is not lasting. It's the things that you work for. So we all are charged to work to reach our star potential. And it will be painful, it will be difficult, but it's well worth it. So don't become another infamous Oscar. Which Oscar's a good one? I don't know. Oscar Wilde? Don't be another Oscar that's infamous. Be the Oscar that is wise and fruitful and has his own matrix. That's all I'm saying. We need to be more conscious of that. Because for those of us who are not conscious of that, it can go either way. But a lot of the time it goes the left way. The way where we end up trapped by the very matrix that we're trying to run away from. So, you decide. Peace.